As more states, including Virginia and New York, continue to legalize marijuana, 91% of U.S. adults say it should be legal for medical and recreational use. 60% say it should be used for medical use only, and only 8% say marijuana should not be legal at all. All told, more and more states are moving towards legalizing marijuana, and the impact has already seen to be tremendous. The legal changes have spawned a big industry of legal cannabis companies. These companies not only distribute medical marijuana, but they also aim to research and develop cannabis-based medical products. More than half of our country has medical marijuana laws on the books, and 16 different states have legalized certain quantities of marijuana for recreational use. One motivation for legalization is the economic benefits that come from the regulated commercial availability of marijuana. The economic benefits of legalizing marijuana have already been apparent as the first states have moved to change their legal positions. All in all, legal weed could boost state economies and allow for big money for both the state and federal governments. For example, in 2019, Colorado collected $302 million in taxes and fees on medical and recreational marijuana alone. The legalization of marijuana can also help those who are unemployed find jobs. Setting up marijuana nurseries and dispensaries would be the first step needed for those states that voted in favor of legalizing marijuana. New Frontiers report predicting the impact of federally legal marijuana suggests that nationwide legalization will result in 1 million more jobs by 2025. These jobs would arise from the quick-growing industry across the nation. Workers would be needed to sell the different products, process the different products, distribute the different products, and they would also be needed to farm and grow the different products. The legalization of marijuana presents many possibilities of tremendous benefits to economies across the country. Legalizing weed can also help for a secure investment portfolio. While marijuana remains illegal, it is difficult for investors across the country to capitalize on the growth of the industry. There are a plethora of marijuana-related companies on public stock exchanges. And while investors do have the option of working with over-the-counter exchanges, many of the more successful businesses have been based in other countries such as Canada. If marijuana were to become illegal on the national level, these different companies would be free to list their stocks on all U.S. exchanges, which enhances liquidity and allows access to many more investors. Also, aside from the money aspect, people are smoking weed off the streets that could be laced with who knows what. If weed is legalized, people won't have to worry about bad quality weed that could ultimately be bad for their health. On the other hand, I see why some may think marijuana use in the U.S. should be illegal. For starters, weed is not the best thing for one's health, both mentally and physically. A recent study at Northwestern University shows that people who use marijuana are prone to abnormal brain structure and poor memory. The study also found that the younger one is, the worse the effects will be. The drug is also known to disseminate many people's lives. A study of 129 college students found among those who smoked marijuana 27 to 30 days before the study was conducted, their critical skills related to attention, memory, and learning were diminished. For the most part, students who use marijuana have lower grades and are less likely to get into college compared to non-smokers. All in all, legalizing marijuana has its pros and cons, but legalizing it seems to be the better option. You can't control what other American citizens want to put in their body. That is their choice.